At the time when I started my first job, which was at the university, there I was working as a PhD student and assistant, I found out that it is completely different to my student's life. During the student's life, it was quite open. The life was very free, and I worked when I wanted. I tried to go to the lessons when I wanted. But at the university, as a PhD student, as an assistant, I have to follow the rules. There were so many rules that I got lost somehow. I was not very happy with this all conservative and academic situation. So I was looking for whether I can find somewhere to get more freedom, to be more active, and not just to follow the rules which were given on the academic field. My first experiences with businesses came from my father, because we had a garden, and some of the fruits and the vegetables which we grown there were too much for our family, so we went to sell them on open market. So from my 10 years, I was forced to sell some stuff on the open market, so I had to learn how to communicate with people, how to sell the stuff, how to explain to people why this is better than the other. So thanks to my father, I got these first skills, and later on I used it during my whole life, because I think it is not only important to produce something, but very important is to sell it. My largest challenge always was the time. To find enough time for the things I want to do, to dedicate some time also for the things that I have to do, or I am forced to do, and of course I still have a family. So usually the time is the problem which you can find during your first steps or during the whole entrepreneurship, how to dedicate the time to the right things. For me, worst things in my life as a director of the company or owner of the company was the time when I found that some of my employees or some of my partners are cheating me. And this is very important for everyone who wants to have a company and run the company, to really be responsible when choosing the people, then to work actively with them, look for their needs. Because sometimes if you leave them working as they would like to, it may turn out that they start to make their own business in your company. This is very risky. It is of course your responsibility to choose these people. It is your responsibility to lead them and to work with them to the end. To run a company is a very delicate thing. On the one hand, you are responsible for everything what the company does, but you have the freedom to choose. And for me, this is the major challenge, and this is what I like most, that I am free to choose. I can choose my partners, I can choose what I will do, when I will do it, I can choose my office, I can choose my secretary, and this choice of freedom is a fantastic issue, and everything else is less important. This is the one which I suggest everyone to start to company.